Welcome back to African Folktale, where we bring you the most enchanting stories from the heart of Africa. Today, we have a beautiful story called Adanna's Test, the Battle for True Love. In this tale, you will learn about the importance of trust, perseverance, and the strength of true love. Let's dive into this captivating story. In a vibrant village called Odu, nestled between lush green hills and flowing rivers, lived a beautiful young woman named Adanna. Adanna, known for her kindness and grace, wore vibrant traditional dresses adorned with intricate beadwork and colorful head wraps. Despite her beauty, her heart was heavy with sorrow. She had been heartbroken many times by men who promised her the world but left her with nothing but tears. Her heart felt like it was made of plastic, hard and unyielding. One sunny day, as Adanna was fetching water from the river, she met a handsome young man named Chidi. Chidi was different from all the others she had met. He had a kind smile and gentle eyes. He spoke with a respectful tone that was rare among the men in the village. He helped her carry her heavy water pot, and they walked back to the village together, chatting and laughing. Adanna felt a spark of hope in her heart. Maybe, just maybe, Chidi was the one who could mend her broken heart. The call to adventure. Adanna decided to give Chidi a chance. They spent many happy days together, laughing and talking under the big baobab tree that stood in the center of the village. Chidi shared stories of his past, tales of his childhood, and his dreams for the future. Adanna found herself opening up to him in ways she had never done with anyone else. However, Chidi had a lot of emotional baggage. He had been hurt before and carried many scars in his heart. He spoke of past relationships that had ended in betrayal and pain. Adanna could see the sadness in his eyes. One evening, as the sun was setting and the sky was painted in hues of orange and pink, Chidi apologized to Adanna for his past mistakes. They sat by the river, the water reflecting the colors of the sunset. Chidi took Adanna's hands in his and looked into her eyes. "Adanna," he said softly, "I have made many mistakes in my life. I have been hurt and I have hurt others. But I promise you, I am not the same person I used to be. I want to be a better man for you. I want to earn your trust and your love." Adanna listened to him, her heart heavy with the weight of his words. She wanted to believe him, but she was determined not to let his issues slide like she did in the past. She had been too forgiving before, and it had only led to more pain. If he truly meant his apology, she would put him through the fire to prove himself. "Chidi," she said, her voice firm but gentle, "I appreciate your honesty, but I cannot simply take your words at face value. Actions speak louder than words. If you truly mean what you say, you will have to prove it to me. I need to see that you are committed to changing, to being a better person." Chidi agreed to prove his sincerity. He promised to be there for Adanna, to stand by her side through thick and thin. He wanted to earn her trust and her love. Adanna was willing to give him a chance, but she set some conditions. She wanted Chidi to show his commitment by helping her with the village chores, by being kind and respectful to her family and friends, and by being honest with her at all times. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Chidi worked hard to prove his love for Adanna. He helped her fetch water from the river, he assisted the elders in the village, and he was always there for Adanna when she needed him. He showed kindness and respect to everyone, and slowly Adanna's heart began to soften. She saw the effort he was making, the changes in his behavior, and she started to believe that maybe, just maybe, he was the one for her. But not everyone in the village was happy with their relationship. There was a woman named Nneka who had her eyes on Chidi. Nneka was known for her beauty and charm, and she had always been able to get what she wanted. She was jealous of Adanna and wanted Chidi for herself. She decided to create trouble between them. She spread rumors about Chidi, saying that he was not sincere and that he was still seeing other women behind Adanna's back. Adanna heard the rumors, and her heart was filled with doubt. She confronted Chidi, and he denied the accusations. He assured her that he loved only her and that he would never betray her trust. But the seed of doubt had been planted in Adanna's heart. She couldn't help but wonder if there was some truth to the rumors. She started to watch Chidi more closely, looking for any signs of deceit. One day, while Chidi was away helping an elder in the village, Nneka approached Adanna. She pretended to be concerned and told Adanna that she had seen Chidi with another woman. Adanna was devastated. She felt betrayed and heartbroken once again. She didn't know what to believe anymore. She decided to confront Chidi once more, hoping that he would have a reasonable explanation. When Chidi returned, he found Adanna crying by the river. He rushed to her side and asked her what was wrong. Adanna told him about the rumors and Nneka's words. Chidi was hurt and angry. He couldn't believe that someone would try to ruin their happiness. He took Adanna's hand and promised her that he would prove his love once and for all. Chidi decided to confront Nneka. He went to her hut and demanded to know why she was spreading lies about him. Nneka denied everything, but Chidi could see the guilt in her eyes. He told her that he loved Adanna and that nothing she said or did would change that. He warned her to stay away from them and to stop causing trouble. Nneka realized that her plan had failed. She felt ashamed of her actions and apologized to Chidi. She promised to leave them alone and to never interfere in their lives again. Chidi returned to Adanna and told her what had happened. Adanna felt a sense of relief and gratitude. She realized that Chidi truly loved her and that he was willing to fight for their love. From that day on, Adanna and Chidi's bond grew stronger. They faced many challenges together, but their love never wavered. They learned to trust each other and to always be honest with each other. They knew that their love was worth fighting for. As time went on, the village elders began to notice the strong bond between Adanna and Chidi. They decided to honor their love by organizing a traditional ceremony, celebrating their commitment and the values they represented. The whole village gathered under the baobab tree, and the elders performed rituals, blessing their union. Adanna and Chidi exchanged vows, promising to love and support each other for the rest of their lives. The ceremony was filled with music, dance, and laughter. The women of the village wore colorful dresses, and the men wore traditional attire. They sang songs of love and unity, celebrating the bond between Adanna and Chidi. The children danced around the fire, their faces lit up with joy. It was a day of celebration, a day that would be remembered for generations to come. Years passed, and Adanna and Chidi built a life together. They had children and lived happily in the village. They became an example of true love and commitment for everyone. Adanna's heart, once made of plastic, was now filled with love and joy. She knew that she had found her true love in Chidi. Their children grew up hearing the story of their parents' love. They learned the values of trust, honesty, and perseverance. They were taught to always stand by their loved ones and to fight for what they believed in. Adanna and Chidi's story became a legend in the village, a tale of love, trust, and perseverance. It was a story that would be told for generations to come, reminding everyone that true love is worth fighting for. The village of Odu continued to thrive, and the legacy of Adanna and Chidi lived on. Their love story inspired many others to seek true love and to cherish the bonds they formed. The village elders often spoke of Adanna and Chidi during their gatherings, using their story as an example of the power of love and commitment. And so, the story of Adanna and Chidi became a cherished part of the village's cultural heritage. It was a story that celebrated the beauty of love, the strength of commitment, and the importance of trust. It was a story that would never be forgotten, a story that would continue to inspire and teach the values of true love for generations to come. The moral of the story is that true love requires trust, honesty, and perseverance. When faced with challenges, love that is genuine will always triumph. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this beautiful tale. Please leave a comment to let us know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe to African Folktale for more amazing stories. See you next time.